April 6th, and today is another prep day. So I was hoping to paint today, but I started to think about it, and the windows have years of different generations of hardware on them, and I decided, okay, this has got to come off before I paint, and this has got to come off, and there's been some damage, as you can obviously see. So I got some wood putty, and I'll see if I can fill those and let that dry and sand that, and as well as I forgot to sand this seam here, so I needed to get that sanded. And then this door as well, you'll see, it don't close so much. So I got a planer and a sander, and I got to take a little bit off this edge, I think, get that down so I can actually close the door. And hopefully I can get that all done today. If I get that done and I clean up, then I'll be ready to mask off, you know, things like this lamp and door handles and just that kind of general stuff, and lay down tarps and just do a whole white and then do the one color wall. So here we go. Well, all the old hardware is removed, and now all the cracks and whatnot are filled with putty and kind of hopefully drying. I don't know how long it takes. I'll have to read the bottle on it, I guess, how long it takes to cure. And then I can hit it with, I got a power sander, I can quickly kind of hit them, I think, and hit the rest of the window just to rough it up. I'm going to leave this hardware up. This is for the current vertical blinds or horizontal blinds, whatever, blinds. And so I'll just see if I can leave that. I don't know, I might have to take, I'm noticing something though. These windows aren't the same. The three windows in here, like the two over there, that one and that one, are the same, but this one's different. It's got this deeper kind of thing going on here, but then over here, it's not, it's just a little tiny piece. I'm not sure what to think of that. It's one of those like, okay, it's different. Why? Is it possible that this window is older, or were these handmade? I don't know. There we go, some sanding and some planing later, and now I have a functional door. Alright, so now there's some privacy. The door is not hung right though, so there's a gap, but you know, it's way better than it was. So now I gotta clean up. There's a new mess. But I think first I was reading the instructions, and it says this dries in 15 minutes. Which feels nice and dry to me. So I'll hit that with some sand. I might just use the sander. At least on these big flat areas, just take the sander to them real quick to clean them up. And then we clean, and then we get ready to paint. Started work on sanding, and I ran into a little problem. So the belt is now trashed, so I gotta get a new belt for that, but I've got some sandpaper. This is really fine stuff though. This is like 240 grit, so this is really, really low. But maybe I don't need anything that great. I don't know. If I just went out and bought a belt, probably could get back on the road. I gotta think. Well, I was able to find a sanding block in one of the painter kits I've got. And so I went to town on these, and they look pretty smooth now. Pretty good. I just went over the major messed up one, actually. They don't look half bad. I think once I put a coat of paint on it, it'll probably look half decent. But looks way better than it did. Looks a little odd. It's a little bowed, but at least it's not, looks all cracked and broken. So now I just got to clean up. Go, everything's cleaned up. Now I just got to get a few things ready for painting. Like, I think I might just take this off the wall. I'll see how much of that's a pain in the ass. A little bit of masking, and I think every time I've painted one of these rooms, I've masked the ceiling, and then when I take the masking tape off, it pulls the paint off, which is a sign that the paint is old and whatnot. I'm just wondering if I should test the ceiling to make sure, because this one wall here is going to get a different color, and so that means the ceiling will have to be masked and the windows and stuff like that. And if I had to do it and then I pull it off and it rips the white paint off the ceiling that I just put on, I might lose my shit. Well, it's 9 o'clock and I'm tired. And I've already killed one can of kills down, so that was a little bit of that. Maybe I could do something, but reality is, you know, I got one wall and over to there, and the ceiling is done. So, you know, I'm trying to debate right now whether or not I should prime with the kills and then just come back with a nice flat white or something, because the reality is it's just soaking it up. It's just soaking it right in. So I'm not sure what to do yet. I'm going to sleep on it and see what I think in the morning. Well, I thought I was done, but then I looked at this door and it was half done, so I decided, alright, I'll paint the rest of this door. So, it's primed. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. It's like everything in this house just soaks in paint. Like it's so thirsty. Like the walls are just pulling in the primer. So, I mean, and maybe that's the point, but it's just like, I don't know. So, I might have to paint, and then get more paint, and paint again, and till it sticks. We'll see.